Hello and welcome back to Barça Admirers. In today's episode, we have lined up for you some important news roundups about Barcelona in the first half. While in the later half of this video, there are some crucial transfer news and rumors that you cannot miss at all. So watch this video till the very end without skipping. Now before we begin, a small request. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe to us and hit the bell icon if you like our content. Now that's enough talk, let's get going without any further delay. For today's first news roundup, and this one is absolutely huge, the women's team of Barcelona, better known as Barça Femení, have been crowned the champions of their league for the 6th time. Barcelona Femení have been crowned champions of Spain after winning their second consecutive Liga Primera Iberdrola. They have won the league in an extremely convincing manner with still 8 matches to go. So far, the Blaugrana have won all of the 26 matches, scoring 128 goals while conceding just 5. Absolutely crazy statistics and figures from the women's team. We are proud of you. VISÇA Barça. For today's second news roundup, we have some more good news for you as Busquets is all set to be available for Barcelona's clash against Levante. After suffering a facial contusion versus Atletico Madrid following a collision of heads with Milinkovic-Savic, Sergio Busquets has resumed individual training on Sunday as per RAC1. The defensive midfielder will be fit for the upcoming match against Levante, although he is expected to wear some sort of protective covering on his face. Now this will let the Barcelona fans breathe a sigh of relief as the veteran's presence in the middle of the park is an absolute necessity. Barcelona suffered a major blow in the Atletico game after his substitution in the first half. His defense-splitting through balls are a joy to watch, a quality that youngster Illich Moriba does not possess yet, and that is exactly where Barcelona suffered in their last game. For today's third news roundup, and this one is not exactly very good, Barcelona owe 9 million euros to Pedri's former club Las Palmas for the youngster. Spanish publication Diario Sport reports that the Catalans are set to pay Las Palmas another 9 million euros as part of Pedri's transfer, as the 18-year-old has reached 50 games for Barcelona. Counting this payment, the Blaugrana will have paid 20 million euros in total for the midfielder. Only someone like Bartomeu would include such ridiculous deals in a contract. Now, Pedri has had an absolutely fantastic season at the club. He has already played 50 games and scored 3 goals while registering the same number of assists, besides forming a solid midfield partnership with Messi. To be honest, that lad plays like he was trained and born and brought up in La Masia. And although 9 million euros is still a bit too much, this is one payment the fans won't regret as much. For today's third news roundup, we have Ronald Koeman's comments ahead of Barcelona's game with Levante amidst doubts of his continuity at the Camp Nou. Following a run of poor results in La Liga, Ronald Koeman's continuity at Barcelona is once again being discussed in the club. However, he didn't mention any of that in his pre-game press conference. Speaking to the reporters, he said that the league is very level at the moment and it is difficult for them to finish well for various reasons, physically particularly, the amount of games that they have been playing. However, they will try to give it their all in these final matches. After the 2 draws, he thinks that Barcelona are in the same situation. It is a little bit less different because they have 1 game less. However, he doesn't think that they should spend time thinking about others. They should think about themselves and about winning all their remaining games. Speaking about controversial refereeing decisions, Koeman said that if there is someone who should not talk about referees, then it is him. If Real Madrid think that they were hard done by the refereeing decisions, then that is their problem. The only thing that he will say as the coach is that they don't know when a handball is a handball. Even the referees seem to have doubts about whether it is a penalty or not. Koeman was full of praise about the youngsters, saying that they needed to talk not just about Araujo but also other players like Pedri, Mingueza and Illich Moriba. At the beginning of the season, nobody could imagine these 4 players playing so many matches. They have grabbed the opportunity they were given and they are the future. Right now, they are building the team for the future and they are playing with a lot more younger players than other teams. When you play with younger players, you miss maturity and experience, but a whole season for these players is very important for the many seasons to come in the future. Asked whether it would be unjust for him to lose his job, Koeman said that he will talk about this after the last game. He doesn't think that they need to dig up stuff that does not exist. The president has told him that he has confidence in him and he will be the one to decide. If, after the season, things change, then they can talk about it. But right now he was not worried about it at all. He has a contract for 2 seasons and he sees himself at the club. Moving on to transfer roundups, in at number 1 we have Paris Saint-Germain, who are still remaining attentive to Lionel Messi's situation and are reportedly keen on bringing the Argentine to the French capital. French publication Telefoot reports that PSG remain attentive to Lionel Messi's situation at Barcelona as his contract is all set to expire at the end of the season. The report further adds that the Argentine's arrival would not depend on whether Kylian Mbappe extends his contract with the Parisians or not. For now, it is said that Messi is completely focused on the title race in La Liga and will not enter any kind of negotiations with any other club until it is over. Barcelona have reportedly offered their talisman a new 2-year deal with an option to extend it for another year, as Lionel wants to move to MLS in 2023 after 2 years. The source believes that this transfer actually stands a pretty good chance at being pulled off, considering the fact that the Parisian club have recently tied down Messi's close friend Neymar Jr. with a new and improved contract till 2026. And with rumors coming out of Europe that suggest that Sergio Ramos may be on his way to PSG as well, this move cannot be just ruled out. However, Barcelona are very confident of retaining the services of Lionel Messi. For today's second news roundup, we have reports coming out of Spain that suggest that Ousmane Dembele's future at Barcelona is becoming increasingly uncertain. The volatility of opinions in the footballing world is as frequent as it is unfair. 2 good months can be used to change the opinion of many, but 2 or 3 bad weeks can also ruin everything you have previously achieved. And right now in that situation is Ousmane Dembele, who has been one of the most outstanding and surprising notes of the season, especially considering his first 3 seasons at Barcelona, full of misfortunes, injuries and sporting problems. Ever since the beginning of the new season, Ousmane Dembele seemed to have undergone a remarkable physical transformation with almost no injuries, and Ronald Koeman seemed to have done the impossible. However, it seems that something went wrong since the Copa del Rey final at La Cartuja. Ronald Koeman, for the first time since he introduced the 3 centre-back system, has benched the Frenchman and opted for the Messi-Griezmann partnership up top. Barely 3 minutes for a player who had been in all the important games up until that point. In the past 7 games, Ousmane Dembele has only recorded 6 appearances, all of them coming from the bench, and in the Valencia game, he went without even being called up in the game. For some reason, Dembele's flames seems to have gone out and something has broken with Koeman, who throughout the season has spoken wonders about him and has praised the great work done in the physical section, but who currently does not have him among his favorites. In fact, at the press conference prior to the match against Atletico, the Dutch coach was almost skeptical. All this indicates that the future of Dembele is now more uncertain than ever. It has already been rumored that the Frenchman was annoyed at the club for trying to offload him last summer. And now the fact that he has not even responded to his new contract offers puts his future further on the line. His current deal with the club runs out in 2022 and therefore Barcelona are looking to sell him this summer itself to avoid losing the player for free. For today's final transfer roundup, Barcelona have a clear plan B in case the Erling Haaland transfer does not work out. Reports from Spain claim that Barcelona will be going for Inter Milan striker Lautaro Martínez in this summer as their second backup transfer option. Martínez was targeted by Barcelona last summer, but the La Liga giants were not able to afford a deal for the Argentinian international. The 23-year-old has scored 16 goals in 35 Serie A appearances for Inter Milan this season, helping Antonio Conte's side win the Italian title for the first time in 10 years. Now, it was no secret that Barcelona wanted to re-sign Neymar from PSG this summer. However, the Brazilian's new contract in Paris has ended any chances of his return to Spain. Now, Spanish outlet Sport say that Barcelona's chiefs are now prioritizing the signing of Erling Haaland. However, there is plenty of competition in that area, with the likes of Manchester City, Manchester United and even Real Madrid said to be in the race to secure the signature of the 20-year-old. To that end, Barcelona have also identified England international Harry Kane as their backup striker option in the summer transfer window. However, the report claims that there is a lack of consensus over Kane at the Camp Nou and that Lautaro Martínez is the preferred plan B. Now that's all for today's episode. I hope you guys found this video informative. If you enjoyed it, then please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We post interesting content like this every single day and we assure you that you will absolutely love it. Now, we asked for 200 likes on our last video and got a huge response from your end. So the target in this video remains the same. Please Coolers, get us to 200 likes on this video as well. Your support is what inspires us to improve ourselves further every single day. Our subscribers mean everything to us, so now we have decided to give away official Barcelona merchandise to 2 of our dedicated subscribers once we reach 5,000 subs on YouTube. So make sure you share this video with your like-minded Blaugrana friends and ask them to subscribe to our channel as well. Also, check out our Instagram page @BarcaAdmirers. We post amazing content related to Barca over there. Do tap on the follow button and you won't regret it. The link is given in the description of this video. Alright then, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. VISÇA Barça, VISÇA Catalunya.